Hi, Stephen.
Hi, Marcus. How are you?
Yeah, good. And you're calling in from Rare Evo. Thank you for taking the time.
Thanks, man.
And today you want to talk about one of your proposals, actually a project in the making already. And why don't you tell a little bit about that and your team potentially and what the purpose is of it?
Sure. So the big project right now is Mehen. We have a live demo on Prepod right now. It's at prepod.mehen.io. I'm the CTO. Might have heard of Matt Ploman. He's just well, what is he now? I forget what he is now. He's doing all our legal handling and everything, and his wife is involved. She's doing the CEO, and I know the Cardano community knows Blockjock, so he's involved. He helps with marketing and stuff, and we have other guys, Pyro or Alex and Matt Tristan. He's doing the smart contract for the minting and burning, but it's a fiat-backed stablecoin for Cardano. As you guys know, like we don't have one pure fiat-backed one in Cardano right now. We do have some stablecoins, but it is a hole in the ecosystem, and so we've been working on it since May of last year. It's been a little slow roll just because money transfer licenses and legal fees and all that is expensive. And right now, like it's us just bankrolling it and our sweat. We do have a small handful of community members who have contributed to or to our cause, but we really need support from the community to be able to get out to the different states and get the licenses and stuff that we need so we can push this out to a larger audience going forward. We're not necessarily taking money from like everybody and anybody.
Mhm.
We're trying to get those accredited investors first. We do now, the people who invested before, we have them under like a safe note contract or something like
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
So we do have shares for the company. So it's
Okay.
basically buying in some shares, but that's not necessarily open to everyone at the moment. So yeah, right now it's just looking for accredited
Which
investors and crossing our fingers on content.
which
But
makes sense because then you're in a regulated environment, and until
yeah,
things have been really clear, then you can grow with that and go
yeah.
on from there. I think that answers the question very clear.
I mean, anybody, yeah, they can come in the Discord and they can ask questions. I mean, like I said, our emails are open, and then
Perfect.
we can have the conversations because I know at least I think one of the states we need like 1 million in liquidity, $1 million worth of liquidity, like just to get a money transfer license. Like that's not even for the
Mhm.
fee. That's just like we just have to have that. So it's an uphill climb.
You get there. You get
Yeah.
there. If you haven't given up after F9, so
No,
you're not
we're
giving
not.
up. And that's
No.
cool. So I
Yeah.
think that's what the community will see.
Yeah.
So what if users come to the preprocmayhem.io, what should they test? What should they work with?
So with the Mayhem pre-prod website, you can create your account. So we were just collecting a minimum amount of data for that. It's just your first name, last name, and your email. You do need to use a real email because it's going to email you for you to verify via a code.
Mhm.
Put that code in, and then you have your account created. You will then be able to go through the part of the Plaid KYC process. Make note of the pop-up that you get because it is in the sandbox and so it's test data. So don't put your information in there because it won't pass. Not because you're a bad person, but because it's in the sandbox mode and it doesn't go out and do everything it normally would do. But the hooks and everything are all the same. So
So
just
what would
point
be a
to.
good information? What would be a good information to add there?
So there,
Mickey Mouse Goofy.
so if you're a fan of Parks and Rec, Leslie Nope is the information you would use for that. So
Okay.
the pop up has like what the address is, what the phone number is, social security number, and all that information. And I do mention take a screenshot before you move on. If you're on a desktop, that information still shows on the top right. If you're
Mhm.
on mobile, you won't see that. So that's why I put that pop up there.
Okay, cool.
So it should go through. I've been doing it so much that I've actually am getting flagged for duplicate devices and like same IPs. So it is doing some of those things already. Um, so then I have to go in, and we do have a manual review process that we're like working through. So there's the ability to go into Plaid and review that the KYC information, and you can either override or just say no, this is not a pass. So for me, I have to go in and override it.
But that's cool. I mean, at least you already know that security works
Yes.
on that side.
Yes.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
So that's what you want the users to do to help you. What I could encourage you to create a little uh, project item in our EU Cardano server if you would like to, if that is something that could help you foster the community, or if you're looking for people doing bug bounties or so, then you could add those into the project item. I send you a link later, and
okay.
this is then all your item, your little home where you can publish anything about your project and be have another channel. That's what we
Um,
do. Um, yeah, regarding bug bounties, you have another project,
I
right?
do. Yeah. So that one did get funded in Fund Nine, which I was a little conflicted because we put in Mayhem and Adabounties in Fund Nine, and I was kind of like, well, I'm going to do Mayhem anyway. I really love the Adabounties idea, and we got it through freeloaders. Was if you heard of us, we do the submit API and try and help small pool operators and stuff like that. Um, Idea kind of came out of there. But I liked it, so I put it in, and there was a huge support for it. So uh, after I got it, it was a little bittersweet because I was like, I still have my day job, and now I got these two projects I got to work on. Um, but no, it's been awesome. I just submitted the closeout report in July, so I did. As far as Kyle's was concerned, I went through all my milestones. I met all the requirements. I did everything that I said I was going to do and delivered it. And it's out on mainnet right now. So obviously, I need more users on there. I need more feedback. I'm just one person. So Marcus, I know, we talked and you gave me some good feedback and I took notes, and I will definitely be putting some of those things in there. Appreciate that. Um, but yeah, you have all of us, we have lives, we have children, we have things we like to do, hobbies and everything else, like things that take up our time that we should give that time to. So we have work-life balance is important. I mean, everybody says that, but not everybody actually is able to do it, right?
But I think you're doing great with that. I mean, when we started talking, you were very responsive and you laid things clear out, and I really appreciate that. I mean, I think there's nothing to excuse, and you're still working on ADA bounties. It's not nothing like you deliver it and then you stop, but you're still
Yep.
working on that, and you can sense that. And I think um with our project, we will start probably using it, and it is an easy way approach for a project to actually starting working with the community. If you're not a master of Twitter or something like that, you could just
Yep.
say, hey, we have something out there, and then the community will actually see that you're a viable business builder or so. I think that is something to tap into, and um, I will. I was actually getting aware of it through a EU Cardano fireside chat.
Oh,
I think it was with Sunny. I'm not 100% sure who was talking about it, but that that was pretty cool. And I was like immediately looking it up, and then I said, okay, I have to ask Stephen um, to talk about it. So
yeah.
thank you for being here, and
Yeah.
thank you for telling about it, and wishing you all the best and good luck for this.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we'll be using it soon too. Like a big thing I see it for is just like with this pre-pod, and I'm actually going to be putting some bounties up on Adabounties. So go to Adabounties.io. You can be able to see some with this pre-pod demo I put up. Um, if you have wallet connect issues, if for some reason you do put the right bank information in and it doesn't go through, like I want to know. That's how I can make a better product for the community. So you can earn a little ADA off it. I mean, I'm not Mr. Moneybags or anything like that, but I mean, every little bit helps, and sometimes it's not a lot of work. So
Cool. That's awesome. So maybe you can push both projects at the same time.
yeah,
Maybe the one project will help you with the other one, and vice
it will.
versa.
Yeah,
Wishing you good luck with that.
I
That's
appreciate that,
perfect.
Mark.